Hi, I'm Barry Joseph,
I'm Shepard Ramsey.
and welcome to the first Science for the Win video play session. We're going to be showing you guys how to play a game called KoiKoi, a Japanese game using Japanese cards called Hanafuda. Now, little disclaimers, we are not experts in this game. I've played it a few times on the iPad, which taught me some of the basics.
I've been playing it for all of 10 minutes.
That's right, and he's doing quite well. So we are neither experts in the game nor experts in the content of the game. So we might get some of the words wrong. We're not going to analyze it, but we wanted to make a video to show you a rough sense of the gameplay, and we're going to be using some of the same materials that we're going to be making available to you in the program as well. So let's get the game started. The cards, which you've seen by now, are these lovely cards, which have flowers on them. Each flower is also associated with a month. And when we start the gameplay, I guess I'll stick these in the middle. We've decided that I'm going to be the person who goes first. There's a name for that. We're not going to use it. But each getting 8 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And like Western style cards, usually we don't show the cards. But we're going to do that here so we can help us all understand how to play. And at the same time, we then put down 8 cards on the table. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's a very interesting mechanic to how the game works, but essentially we're going to play a full round, and there's 12 rounds, and whoever has the most points at the end of the 12 rounds wins. So I'm going to put my cards out, and as I'm looking, I'm seeing which flowers I have. I'm also looking to see what special things I have. Some of the special things are animals. So here, this for example is a bird. Right? Oh, it's an animal. What you got there, Shepard?
I have another bird.
Then there's the ribbons. There's red ribbons and blue or black ribbons. You have a blue ribbon there, right? And then there's ones called brights, which are a little bit more complicated. And those are lights. They have lights on them. You really have to kind of use the guides to get them. So essentially, we now have cards in our hand, but we can't get any points for them until we put them in our pile next door. And to do that, we have to match them with something in the middle. So I'll go first, just because we decided that. And I have to match one of the flowers in my hand with one of the ones in the middle. That's the only way to take it. And then I get both of them. So I'm going to look in the middle, and I see there's an animal card, here, a ribbon, and another animal. And so I'm going to see if I have any of those. So this is a chrysanthemum. This card in the middle is a chrysanthemum, and this is also a chrysanthemum that I had. So I'm going to take these 2 cards and put them over here. Now the one that has nothing special about it is just called a plain card. If I get 10 of them, I'll get 10 points. So I'll put them over here. Let me move this back so you can see. And then this over here will be my animal card. I'm going to start collecting them here. The second thing I do is take a card off of here. Now the card off the pile, I can only match with one in the middle, not with one currently in my hand. So it's like a special one. And this one, which has a butterfly on it, is also, what is this one?
Peony.
Peony. It's also a peony. So do we see any other? Oh, there is another peony here, right? And that's it, just the one peony, right?
Yep.
Yep. So I can take these 2, and if I couldn't do it, I'd leave it in the middle. But I can add this to have a second plane, and then now 2 animals. So I can start building up animals and planes. And I'm done, and I say, Shepard, it's your turn.
I have this wisteria, and it has a ribbon on it. I have a lot of ribbons in my hand, so I figure I might want to build towards that.
Good strategy.
And then I draw, and it does not look like this pompous and matches with anything. So since I couldn't match that with anything, it just kind of goes back into the middle.
All right, so now I'm looking in my hand and to see what I can move over. I have 2 animals already, so it'd be good to either get one of my animals out or get one of the animals from the table. So I see there's the pampas here, but I don't have any of those. And this bird over here is a plum blossom, and I also don't have any plum blossoms in my hand. But in my hand, let's see what animals I have. I have the pine, but I don't see anything in the middle for pine. And I also have, I think of this one as a chicken. I'm not sure if it's actually a chicken.
It looks like a chicken.
Looks like a chicken. Do you know which one this is?
That's a bright, right? Or
It's a
I mean,
bright, yeah.
it's this one.
What one is it? Oh, it's a Paulina.
Yeah.
Right, and I don't see any Paulinas
Couldn't
in the
remember
middle.
the
So I
name.
can't do anything with those. So let me see if I can get one of these ribbons out. Or take one of the ribbons. This ribbon is a willow, and it's the same as two in my hand. So because I really want to get these two out, I'm going to put one of them out and hope he doesn't have one to take from it. And I'll be able to get it on the next round. So if I couldn't do a match from my hand, I choose whichever one I want to put in the middle. Now I'll flip the card. And this is a willow. Lucky me. I'm going to be able to take the one I just put out and get them both into my hand. This one is a plain, and this one is my first ribbon. I can put my first ribbon now down on the table. Okay, your turn.
All right. Let me see. I don't think that I have anything that matches anything. So, what I am going to do is hope that. Let's see. Actually, I'm going to. If you don't have anything that you can actively match, you have to discard one in the middle. So I'm going to take my one plain and put that in the middle, just in case that like he can't capture it or anything. Or if he was going to, then he wouldn't get much for it. And then I'm going to take this and
Blue ribbon.
blue ribbon. And I don't think that I have anything that can match with that either. Or that doesn't match with anything here.
Bum, bum, bum. Turns out I have one that matches this Paulina. That was my chicken from before. So I can add that to one of my planes. I have 4 planes now. And I have an animal, but it's also one of the light ones, or the ones that are called brights. So it's also another strategy. So I can right now think of it being in both. Maybe you can put yours over here so people can see. Great, so that was from my hand. And then from the cards, can I match? Yes, I can. This is a pampas, and over here is the bird's pampas. So I can now add, and I have 5 over here. Planes, I need 10 to get points, and I'm also adding the animals here. So I have 4 animals, and I need 5 animals to get points. Okay.
All right. Still not looking too great for me.
Don't give up.
Yep.
Root them on, everybody. Root them on. Everything you have in your hand is a great one to be able to control.
Yeah.
If you can capture it, which means it's dangerous for him to put it out, because then maybe I'll take it. If it's a plain one that he can then use to match, then maybe I won't take it.
Yeah.
But there's only 4 of every flower.
And so, like in this sort of circumstance, I can see what he has, but that wouldn't be the actual case in the real game.
To pretend.
I'm gonna put this out. I don't have any plain ones, I don't think. Okay, and I'm going to match that.
Which, it's called an animal, even though there's no animal on it.
Maybe this is an animal. It looks like some boards to me, but whatever.
So you have 2 planes, 1 ribbon, and 1 animal. Well, it turns out that the board that he just put out is a clover, and I have a clover. So I'm going to take that one because that will give me 5 animals. Having, let's see, 5 animals gives me 5 points, and every additional animal I add gives me another one. But the first time you get points, you can decide to end. I can say, I'm going to take my 5 points, and this round is over, and I'll win the round, which means I'll also go first. Or I can say KoiKoi, which is the name of the game, and we'll keep playing. Something interesting happens now. If Shepard wins the round, he gets to automatically double his points. So I'm taking the risk to keep going. But I want to keep going because I only have 5 points. But if I get 2 more, once I get 7, my points are all doubled. So I'm going to take a gamble. But if he gets over 7, he still gets the double. So if Shepard wins off of my KoiKoi and gets over 7, he gets quadruple the points. So I can just take the 5 and keep it, or take the risk. I'm going to take the risk, and I'm going to get 2 more animals, so I can double it to 14. So I haven't finished yet. I just put on the first one, but now I'll do this one, which is an animal with, let's see, the deer, and the deer is a maple. There's no maple in the middle. Okay, I'm done. Oh, yeah, no maple. All right.
I got nothing.
Got nothing. Oh man.
You're building towards animals, so put
Oh, wait a
this.
second. What's this?
That's
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yep.
You're right.
I don't remember. Flower
So this
names.
one is unusual. This
Yeah.
one is a bright. This one is specifically one of
Yeah.
the moony ones or sun ones.
It's cherry blossoms.
Cherry blossoms. Thank you.
Okay. And what I pulled is this bird.
That's a willow.
Willow. I have a willow in my hand, but there's not one on the field. I can't match with the one in my hand. So it's your turn.
All right. Once again, another one I can use. Thank you. I have what's called the Rain Man. The Rain Man's a bright, and I'll take this one, which will also give me another point. That's 6. I can choose to stop now and end the round, but I'm going to keep going. I'm going for 7, and I can put down my first bright. Oh no, I have 2 brights. I also have the chicken guy, but I need a few more brights to make that work. I'll flip the middle. This gives me another pine. The pine goes with this bird. All right, so I'm gonna stick this over here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 plain. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 animals, and I'll stop there. I have more than 7 points, so that means I get 14. The first round is over with 14 points. I add 14 to my collection. Let me go to the second round, and because I'm the one who won the round, I'm the one who shuffle and get to go first. That's how the game works, and you do it 12 times. That's it. You think they're ready to play?
I think so.
All right, so get your papers together, get your cards, find some friends, have some fun. We look forward to hearing how it goes. Good luck. Oh, and if you know how to play the game and you're watching the video, but you have nothing to do with the program, and you know how we're wrong, we'll take the criticism, but just please be kind.